Good morning, Facebook family and YouTube subscribers with a B. Today is June 10th, Tuesday, June 10th, 2014. Sitting here just really getting my day started. Been up for a couple of hours. These dogs like to wake me up early because they want to go outside and play. So I got up, took them on a walk, fed them their breakfast. I haven't eaten yet. I'm going to eat breakfast after I do this video. So yesterday I was at the gym, doing my normal little thing of working out, exercising, doing my best to stay in shape. And over the weeks I've noticed this guy in the gym who consistently kind of stares at me. So you never know why a person is staring at you. I've had people stare at me because they like my exercise routines and they kind of steal them. I need to patent those exercises. But anyway, some people will stare just to see what I'm doing. But this individual continued to have been staring for a couple of weeks. So finally I said, you know what? I'm going to approach him and just say hello. I mean, you're staring for a reason. I'm just curious to know why you're staring. So anyway, I walked up to him, introduced myself, we started talking, and right off the bat, he just said, man, I admire what you're doing on YouTube. I watch your videos, but I just don't understand how you got so comfortable with being gay. How have you accepted your sexuality so easy when obviously he was having difficulty, he's been struggling with accepting his sexuality. You know, I think sometimes people think that people just miraculously wake up one day and say, I'm happy, I'm gay. It doesn't work that way. We all struggle with accepting who we are. My struggles were just happened many years earlier. In my teens, or preteens, or really when I was a little kid. This man was 26, 27 years of age. I can't remember. I'm old. I think he said he was 26. But he'd known he was gay for a little while, and he's been struggling with it. Well, the first thing, all I can say to people, if you're struggling with your sexuality, you're going to have to do like anyone who's having a issue with accepting any difficult things in life. Seek out a mental health professional, a psychiatrist or a psychologist who specializes in sexuality issues. It's very important, very vital to getting your brain together about who you are. It starts here. I mean, it literally starts here. A lot of you don't know this, but I was under the care of a psychiatrist in my early 20s from about 23 years of age to about 25, 26. And I went to see a therapist 2 to 3 times a week when I can, I didn't have no insurance back then. Well, actually, I had insurance, but the insurance was not covering that aspect of it. I had to pay for that shit out of pocket. Money well spent, worth every dime that I spent to get the help that I needed to get past a ton of issues, religion, crazy family, crazy gay friends, bad relationships that I've been in, at a really early age. I was combating some very serious problems that were affecting me mentally. Being a convicted felon, having been to prison. All this stuff was compounding and it was making my life miserable, and I sought out help. It was the best thing I could ever have done. I think as African Americans, we have a lot of fear of going to see a psychiatrist or going to see a psychologist or seeking out a therapist or someone who can help you. It was the most liberating, most intelligent, smartest decision I ever made in my life. You know why? It opened my eyes that I was not alone. That these problems I thought were just my problems, just little old me, had been going around for thousands of years with many people. And I learned how to accept my issues and my problems and my doubts and my frustrations and the issues that I was going to as a young man in my 20s who had been through a lot very early in life, like so many other young black men. And I was grateful. I had a great doctor who was a black gay doctor who understood what I was going through. He was a lot older than me. And he would sit and listen to my complaints and say, you think that this is it? That you're the only person going through this? He opened my eyes to so much in how to make relationships work with not just a sexual relationship, relationships with my mother. Me and my mother were having a very difficult time at that time in my life. We were going at it very hard, had been going at it for years. It wasn't until I went through those therapy sessions that I was able to learn how to deal with an aggressive African-American mother. My mother was very aggressive then and still is today, but now I have better tools to deal with her. Some of you all think that you can just, that this sexuality is something that cannot be changed. It ain't. If you know that you're gay, or you feel that you're gay, and you're fighting it, you are setting yourself up for a disastrous failure. Because you got to learn how to love and accept who you are. You can't change this. It's like trying to change from being black. It's like trying to change something that is hardwired into you at birth. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what no pastor say. I don't care what no church people say. I don't care what none of these people. You have to accept who you are and love who you are. Because it's not something that you can change. Sexuality is something that people are born into. You're born being gay, just like I was born with this black skin or brown skin or whatever you want to call it, pigment in my skin, being an African American or Black American or whatever they call it. They change it up so often. I don't know what we refer to as now. How about just an American? But I know it can be tough. It can be very difficult. Coming to terms to accepting your sexuality is not easy. And it might take that young man I met at the gym yesterday years to get this together, to love and accept who you are. It might take some time. Like I told him yesterday, seek out mental health professionals who specialize in sexuality issues. They're everywhere. If you have insurance, see if they would cover it. Meet positive-minded gay individuals such as me. You know, I think I get beat up so often. I'm much of a more serious, realistic type person. But there are a lot of fun, interesting gay people out there. But you have to meet them, not be afraid to let them know who you are. Learn, and you got to love who you are. Take hate away, self-doubt, fear. All that has to be erased to accept who you are. Because if you're going through life with fear, self-doubt, hate about your sexuality, oh my God, your brain will stay forever. It's going to be like oatmeal up here. Psychiatrists, seek out friends, get into a comfortable environment, a daily environment where you're happy. If you're around a bunch of homophobic people at your job or friends, you have to let them people go. You may even have to change jobs or find someplace else to work, or like I always say, create your own damn business. Hell, do what you want to do. But you got to get yourself into a good state of mind and happiness to accept who you are. Because it all starts with you. Not your mother, your family, your friends, your co-workers, your dog, your cat, your neighbors. It starts with you accepting and loving who you are. Once you get that hurdle crossed and you jump that most difficult personal hurdle of accepting who you are, everything else is easy. Everything else becomes easy. But again, seek out professional help. Seek group sessions, seek therapy. We have Black Americans have got to stop being so afraid of reaching out and getting the help we need mentally. You go get your car fixed. There's something's wrong with it. If you break your arm, you run your ass to the hospital to get your arm fixed. If you break a leg, you're going to run and get that put into a cast and repair. But we don't want to tackle this. Got to fix this. This has got to be fixed first. Anyway, I'm going to cook some breakfast. I'm making some bacon, eggs, and sausage. I'm doing bacon, grits, eggs, and wheat toast today. Then I'm heading to the gym. If you like my videos, please click like. Share my videos with family members and friends. And guys, I'm out of here. Bye.